Hello to everyone out there in 101 Business Media World. Welcome back to Let's Get Local. We are super excited today, and I just need to say a quick shout out to the nearly 600,000 subscribers worldwide out there. Hello wherever you are in the world, and thanks for joining us today. Let's Get Local is being presented by 101 Business Radio in conjunction with Walk Your Talk Productions, and we are just cranking and so happy to be bringing some local West Australian singer-songwriters to showcase for you and let you have a bit of a listen. And I'm so lucky. I'm bringing in the girls now. It's time for some girl power. And I've got right next to me the gorgeous Delilah Rose from Delilah Rose and the Gunslingers. How are you, darling?
Paola, I'm good. How are you?
I'm really well. How's music life? What's going down in funky Delilah Town? Tell me.
It's nuts. It's nuts at the moment, but that's probably the whole parenting juggle thing. But yeah.
Yes. You recently had a baby, haven't you?
Baby. Yeah, so he's keeping me on my toes, but managing to squeeze in rehearsals in and amongst
Good.
what's going on there.
Yeah,
So,
and radio interviews, thank goodness.
Yeah.
So what's happening at the moment? What are you working on? And
Where are we now? We're a 6-piece now.
okay.
I've added a couple of members, so we've got keys and electric lead and bass and drums and vocals as well.
Nice.
So we're actually just working towards our next EP, our second EP. So we're just getting the songs down and rehearsing them and making sure that they're tight. And I had a weekend away last weekend just by myself to pull the songs apart.
Great.
And put them back together and get away from everything for 2 whole nights. It was great.
Wow, so you didn't
really
have
great.
a single ounce of baby spew on your clothes all weekend. That is so amazing.
It was amazing.
See, musos are not just musicians. They are mothers. They are business people and all real people just like us, aren't they? So what have you been learning on that little journey lately with the songwriting? Did you enjoy pulling all the songs apart?
It was such a luxury to do it, to spend that time on the songs, because so much of my time is my time is in just little windows at the moment. So it's, we have everything is like, we have a rehearsal, it's only 1 hour long and everyone's in, everyone's out, and all the other 5 members have families and jobs and all the other stuff. So this is an expensive hobby that we all get together and, have an absolute blast doing. But it's a lot of work to get 6 people together to do something that they absolutely love. But it is a lot of work organising it all. And it's not only the rehearsal side of things, then it's also the marketing and business side of things, the invoicing, all that kind of stuff, because we do run it like a professional business. When I first started 17 years ago, it wasn't I guess marketing yourself wasn't as accessible as it is now.
Because of internet.
Yeah,
obviously there's a lot more now. Well, look at, we're going all around the world today. That was never possible 15 years ago. So.
No. I mean, it was, but it was expensive and it's not something that you would do yourself. No.
And do you think that's a good platform for musicians to aim for? So let's say there's someone out there watching that's just starting out. What would be your advice to them in this day, now, with all this stuff available? What would you utilise? What do you think is the best advice?
Gosh, I guess with social media, I'd start with Facebook. It's, I think there's like 17 million people on it in Australia or something, which is like over half of our population. So I think it's a great place to start there. And I think as a band, on the business side of things, is sorting out what your branding is. I think that's a really good place to start. Because it sets you up for all the other things that you've got to organise.
So how have you found your branding over the years? Where did you start, and how did you kind of evolve to where you are now?
Yeah.
Obviously, start from the beginning for us, maybe about, just that build up and how you identified your own branding, because the market really is about branding, isn't it?
It is so much so. So I started with the name, with the band name, and because it started with me, and I kind of added on from there the different players. I started with me and then added another extra player, and then I've kind of been able to build it like that with players. But when it came to my branding, I was writing a few songs and came up with the name, and then started to figure out the look and feel of what the sound that I wanted, and the personality, I guess, that I wanted to portray to my audience. That look and feel kind of thing.
So find your style, find your branding, make sure it's relevant to your music, and apply it to whatever kind of marketing you're going to look for. Are you listening out there, people, if you're just starting up? So tell me a little bit about the EP that's coming up. Where are you recording that, and how many songs are we going to get? And Delilah is going to play a song for us today or two, so very excited. But are the songs that you're going to play today going to be on the new EP?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, they are, in some way, shape or form.
Okay.
So it might be a little bit different on the EP. But so the next I've been talking to Noah Shilkin as a producer in Margaret River.
Nice.
Lives in Margaret River. And he's helping me with the songs, and so we're just rehearsing them in the rehearsal room, which is our back shed. Our shed room.
Sheds, you gotta love back sheds.
So good. Acoustics not so good.
No. And you've chosen him in Margaret River just for another excuse to get away for the weekend, haven't you?
That's so wrong.
We know what's going on in the background here. We're not silly.
We'll record in Perth though. But
okay.
but I think I will need to go down to just to.
Oh, you have to. Yes. You must make sure things are going according to plan. Any excuse to get away from baby spew for one weekend.
Exactly. So,
exciting! So, how many songs will there be?
There'll be 4 songs.
Yep.
And we'll hopefully get it done before the end of the year.
Great.
But things change on a monthly basis.
Of course.
Yeah. So probably for release early next year, maybe February.
Yeah. And how long have all your band members known each other? Are you all good buddies and like to catch up as well outside of music and get along well?
Well, my keyboard player Colin and I have known each other since we were in nappies.
Wow.
Yeah,
awesome.
So 30-something odd years.
Yeah. He's not still wearing nappies though, is he? Yeah. No, good. Okay.
No.
That's all right, Colin. It's fine. Good.
And Andy on drums is our newest recruit, and Gary, we've known each other for maybe a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And Darren on guitar, a couple of years also. Darren plays in another band, Gary plays in another band, Andrew plays in another band.
Yeah.
Actually, they all play in other bands.
Yes.
So I'm very lucky that they all play in my band.
That's great.
They all play my music. I'm very blessed to play with such amazing musicians. They're so good. And Francis Midnight on vocals with me. We've known each other we met at TAFE Music.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 years ago.
So I've had you play and seen you play a lot of times and had the pleasure of being able to give you gigs. But for anyone else out there who might not know your style, because I love your style, girl, but tell people, what sort of style of music and what your inspirations are towards it, you know.
It's kind of an old country Americana feel, I guess. But there's definitely sort of a soul / folkabilly side to it, because I love that that fun side of that rockabilly thing, but less punk. It's like a country rockabilly. sort of.
And I love all your lyrical content. Are you the main songwriter, or do you actually share, like, does anyone share that process with you in the band, or do you really just, like, basically bring it to the band and start putting stuff to it?
Yeah. It's generally me. I'll come up with the song and take it to the band. And now that we're a 6-piece, we kind of work on it together a little bit more than we used to. Now everyone sort of makes suggestions around, maybe we should like swap those bits around, or we double that little bar, or but the main gist of the songs is something that I'm the.
Well, you're a very talented young lady.
Must be.
Because I love your lyrics, I love your
thanks.
vibe, and just the whole presence on stage. You know,
Thanks,
you're all a really gorgeous bunch of musos, and I would honestly have confidence putting you on a stage anywhere in the world. So, you know, anyone out there that would like us to organise a world tour, these are the kind of artists that we have access to.
Yeah.
And we're not shy to show them off because they are our own WA talent. And so have you had a bit of a think about the songs you're going to play today for us? What are you going to play for us when we come back?
I think the first one is called Good Grief.
Yeah. And what's that about? How'd you write that one out?
My dad passed away a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And it was something that came out of that time.
Yeah, emotional. All right, guys, I know we're right in the middle of it, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back with Let's Get Local. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Get Local on 101 Business Media, presented by Walk Your Talk Productions. We were just having a chat to Delilah Rose from Delilah Rose and the Gunslingers. And we were just last time touching on a song that she's written called
Good Grief.
Good Grief. And it's about when you lost your dad, Delilah, and that inspired you for that song. So tell me more.
Dad and I were best mates, pretty much. We played in a band together, and it was such a huge loss when he passed away. It was very sudden. So, you know, I lost my dad and my bandmate and my mentor, and he was a great businessman. So I feel like I lost this like crowd of people at the same time. But, you know, with any sudden loss, and you know, there's always this tumultuous time afterwards kind of thing. It's like
Good
turmoil
grief,
and this grief that just completely enveloped me, and it was nuts. So it was just horrible at the time. But you know, as time went on, I learnt to sort of sit with the grief, and I guess we sort of became pals in the grief kind of thing. And it was just a really cathartic way to sit with that grief, I think, and that loss. And
do you think it was good to have songwriting as a release at that time?
Amazing.
Do you think you probably wouldn't have got through it the same way if you didn't have that at the time?
Yeah, for sure.
Music's definitely a powerful, you know, force when it comes to things like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
And so then you're going to sing us another song as well today. So we're really lucky. We're not just getting one, we're getting two out of this girl today, because I will not let her go until she plays another one. So what's your second song going to be? Now, is Good Grief going to be on the EP, or?
It actually is,
Okay, great. And what's the next one? Is that going to be on the EP as well?
Yes, but I think it might be a little bit different on the EP. I just haven't quite worked that out yet.
Okay. What's that one called?
The next one's called Baby You've Been Gone.
Okay.
And it's about a woman who, a guy and a girl, and they're in a relationship together, and she cheats on him and feels this just horrible regret and remorse for what she's done. And that's kind of, the song is mostly from her point of view, but I'm thinking for the EP I'm going to add in it'll be a call and response.
Okay.
But today you'll just get the woman's point of view.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've always been really intrigued by that emotion of regret and remorse, and how do you deal with that once you've done something that's not great. So
and processing it all and putting it into a form of song.
hurting people, and how do you get past that?
Yeah.
And what do you do with that?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You're getting a bit of insight into the songwriting. And I just got to tell you, musicians are not just guys and girls that are out there playing in their sheds all the time. Delilah actually has her own business as well, and this is fantastic because we're on business radio. There is more to the music industry than meets the eye. You may see an original artist and think that, they're just slackers and having a great time, but there is a lot more to it than what people realise.
So
and
much.
Delilah has a gorgeous little company called Do Re Media, and very catchy, very cool. And I've had a bit of a look through that, and Delilah's doing amazing things not only for herself and her branding, but also for other musicians. So please tell us, what is Do Re Media all about? What are you doing for everyone?
Sure. So I started Do Re Media about 3 years ago now, and it just started with working with social media kind of thing. So we either teach people how to use social media themselves, or we are managing social media, their platforms for them. But we mainly like to work with creatives because they're the most fun.
Yes.
And we don't really want to spend time in spaces that we're not familiar with, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
So I work with Melanie Nastis as well. We part-own Do Re Media, and we're both creatives, so
very much
got our fingers in lots of creative pies, which we enjoy. So we love spending time with creatives and teaching creatives how to do business better when it comes to marketing themselves, because it's a tough slog out there for creatives. And I think creatives can be a little bit softer at heart and a little bit, it's tricky. So we just love showing people that it is doable. You can DIY. You just need a couple of tricks up your sleeve.
So you doing that in the form of like little group conferences and getting people together and all coming into the same room and being able to bounce off each other and offer that to the creatives in Perth here as well, to be able to all come in there and access things together.
So we run workshops on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. So
And so how have you found the responses from people after they've come to see you? Do they feel like they've opened up a new door, maybe, if they're a little bit stuck and the door was jammed and not too sure where to go? Is that what you're doing? You're offering them other avenues and ways to get their branding together and get out there?
Just about knowledge, really, and that whole knowledge is power thing. Like it's great to see people come in the morning and go, I have no idea what I'm doing. This whole landscape of social media is a little bit scary, and I don't really get it. And they walk out the door going, do you know what? I don't completely understand everything, but I've got a better handle on what I can do, and I know where to go from here.
Yeah.
So it's because social media is such, like, how long is a piece of string kind of thing. So, and it changes constantly. So it's good to be able to empower people and just say, give them that feeling back of, do you know what? I can do this. I can get my art out there as a creative. I can get my music out there. And it's important for people as creative to get their work, their craft, whatever it is, out to the world. So I love empowering creatives to do that, because I think it's so important for their soul.
It really is great. And I think as well, there's so much going on when you're in a band and you want to get gigs and you're recording and you're marketing and branding. It's really easy to feel just totally bombarded by where on earth do I start?
Yeah.
And it can be a case of 50 things. which I guess if you can condense it down to 5 priorities,
Yeah.
people are going to start having a bit more focus and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like that. Do you find
yeah.
people are more focused when they leave?
Yeah. They come in with sort of a lot of clutter,
Yeah.
and then we can help them organise it into...
That's great. So where can people find you for Do Re Media? What's their best avenue?
doremedia.com.au.
All right. So you
Yeah.
heard that, doremedia.com.au. And then for your band personally,
Yep.
what's the best way to... Can we download songs of your... Where are you?
Sure. We're on Bandcamp. So
Mhm.
that's DelilahRoseMusic.bandcamp.com.
Right.
Or just on Facebook.
Okay,
So, yeah,
Facebook.
Delilah Rose Music.
Delilah Rose Music. There you
Yeah.
go. Look it up. Delilah Rose Music. And I'm so glad that you came in to speak to me because we've had the boys through.
Yep.
And we just really, really needed some gorgeous girls through as well.
Thanks for getting me in.
It's really, really nice to know that there's creatives out there helping other creatives.
Yeah.
Through
Yeah.
your music and your business.
Yeah.
And just tell me, I've got to ask you, at the end of a gig, at the end of a day,
Yeah.
when you get home, what is your favourite midnight snack?
Oh, it's a piece of toast. If I have avocado and cheese, it's in the house. It's avocado and cheese.
Avocado
but
and
it's
cheese.
a piece
Good.
of toast. I generally don't have avocados actually. So it's a piece of toast with Vegemite and cheese. And a Milo.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take note of these
Yeah.
because, I want to know what all you guys love for your midnight
Yeah.
snacks when you get in at
Oh,
night.
it's definitely a thing.
Yeah, because, when you get in after a show, I run a lot of events and things. Everyone thinks you can just walk in the door and go to bed and go to sleep.
No, there's the
No.
whole wind down process.
I agree.
I want to start seeing someone who's doing like yoga for rhythm guitarists. Because I have this my whole arm stiffens up. I want yoga for
Yeah.
rhythm. Someone, anyone.
Well, I tell you what, it has been a total honour getting you in today. And thank you
thanks
for
for
coming to
having
talk
me.
to us on Let's Get Local. And to all the subscribers out there, we really hope that you're enjoying
Yeah.
these little shows and these little sections.
Yeah.
And please don't go anywhere because Delilah is now going to come back and play you her 2 gorgeous songs.
Yeah.
And thank you, Delilah,
You're
for
so
coming
welcome.
in. That was
Thanks for having
great
me.
to have you. And we can't wait to have you back again. And in the meantime, jump onto Delilah Rose Music,
Yep.
have a look at what she's doing, and then Do Re Media as well. And you can have a good look at what Delilah's little story is there. And
Yep.
very inspiring. So don't go away. We're back with the song. Okay.
Pew pew. Some days are diamonds, the rest they are gold. It will get easier without you, I'm told. Some days are wrong, some days are right. Suspended mid-air with no warning sign. Smoke stain memories of you. Smoke stain memories of me and you. Some days are diamonds, the rest they are stone. Please don't ask me how I'm going, 'cause grief sat in vacant stare. The hole that you left grief to stay a while. Just here till the end. Smoke stain memories of you. me. Some days are diamond, the rest they are stone. Please don't ask me how I'm going, 'cause we sat and bacon stare. All that you lay here, please here to stay a while, stay to the end. Smoke stain memories of you. Smoke stain memories of me. You. Some days are diamonds. Baby, you've been gone, so I treated you wrong. It won't happen again. This time will be different. Honey, you've been gone for a long, long time. I cannot do this without you. Honey, can't you see what you mean to me? Honey, can't you see what you mean to me? Baby, doll, you're the one to know that you're my downfall. You're my downfall. Baby meant nothing. I was out of my mind. I was scared of losing you. One more time, give me another chance. It won't happen again. Let me prove my love to you. Oh, honey, please say something. Honey, can't you see what you mean to me? Honey, can't you see what you mean to me? Baby, doll, you're the one to know that you're my downfall. You're my downfall. I'm sick to my stomach. You know I messed up, babe. I can't get you off my mind, honey, all the time. Honey, can't you see what you mean to me? Honey, can't you see what you mean to me? Baby, doll, you're the one to know that you're my downfall. You're my downfall. Baby, doll, you're the one to know, but you're my downfall.